Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another pre-market analysis video brought to you by Learnity. And as usual, we are going to be looking through the dollar index. Now, looking at the dollar index on the daily time frame, you can clearly see that we are now in a bearish market trend. Now, why do I say this? Because if we look closely, you can clearly see that we're now putting lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, right? Because we broke structure here. So, what are my expectations for the coming week? Now, if you look closely here, you can clearly see that we have a gap here. Now, let me mark that out. You have this gap, right? And before that gap, we have what we call an order block. So my expectation for this is for price to retrace into any of this point of interest. That is, for price to do something like this, so retrace into here, or make a deeper retracement into this one before going lower. Now, if this is going to be the case, here are the targets. First target is going to be this low. Then probably the second is going to be this other low here. Very, very close to each other. So we might see both of these lows being taken out. Now, with that in mind, if we transition to Euro USD, we are going to have the opposite of what we just analyzed on the dollar index here. Now, if the dollar index is bearish, Euro USD is supposed to be bullish, which you can see we have here. Because if you look closely, we have this price, price is making higher highs, higher lows, and higher highs, right? So we have a high, we have a higher low, then we have another higher high here. So we are now bullish on Euro USD. So if you look closely once more, we should have a favoring gap here. Just like we have the gap on dollar index, we have a favoring gap here. And you also have another block here. Right? So it's very, very similar to what we saw on the dollar index. So what are my expectations? As usual, waiting for price to retrace into any of this point of interest before going higher. Now, if that's going to be the case, what are we going to see happen? We are going to see price. If you go down to the 4-hour time frame, you would see price kind of break structure. So we are going to break this uptrend structure on the 4-hour and start putting in lower lows and lower highs, lower and lower highs to take out, to retrace into this point of interest we have here. So what are the targets for this trade? Let's go back out to the daily time frame. The first target is probably going to be this high, this old high here. You might see it being taken out after the retracement here. And probably the second on our list is going to be this other high right here. So these are the targets for this trade. So guys, remember as always, practice good risk management on your accounts. That'll be all for this video. I will see you all in the next video.